In a quiet village nestled deep in the hills of Matondo, a tragedy unfolded that would shake an entire community to its core. 23-year-old Clarissa Muelle had dreams once. Dreams of a better life, a loving family, and a future filled with hope. But those dreams were slowly chipped away. Her daughter, Liana, was born different. She couldn't walk or talk like other children, and instead of receiving support, Clarissa faced mocking glares, harsh words, and cold abandonment. Day after day, Clarissa carried the heavy burden of raising her daughter in a community that treated them like outcasts. She pleaded for help, but the only answers she received were silence and judgment. On a gray morning, April 23, 2025, something inside Clarissa broke. Driven by despair and the crushing weight of humiliation, she made a decision that would haunt Matondo forever. Clarissa took an old electrical cable, tied it to a tree deep in the woods, and ended the life of the one person who had loved her unconditionally, her own daughter, Liana. As the gentle winds whispered through the trees, Clarissa abandoned her little girl's body in a forgotten, disused hut. When the villagers noticed Clarissa wandering alone, questions started swirling. Whispers turned to shouts, accusations filled the air. The police arrived swiftly. She was arrested and taken into custody, leaving behind a stunned village drowning in grief and guilt. How could it come to this? How could an entire community turn a blind eye while a young mother was drowning in shame and a child was crying out for love? This story is not just about a crime. It's about us, about every caregiver, every parent, every neighbor who chooses silence when they should offer a hand. If Clarissa had found compassion instead of cruelty, if Liana had been embraced instead of shunned, perhaps this tragedy could have been avoided. Let this heartbreaking story be a wake-up call to cherish every child, regardless of their abilities, to support, not shame, those who are struggling, to build communities where no parent feels alone and no child feels unloved. Because every life matters. Every life deserves dignity. In memory of Liana. In hope for a kinder world.